Hello Malcolm, hello everyone else. I better just check my sound options. I'll take that down a nudge because I think we've had some issues with it being a little too high. Actually, why don't I back the music down and bring the game up? That's probably smart. Okay, close. And yeah, in we go. In we go. Welcome back to RimWorld. Did I already say that? Anyway, here we are. And we're heading back to Avro's trading post. Because Avro's trading post. I mean, when I get a colony, I like to keep it. What can I say? It's been a little rough lately. Randy's been throwing us some meaner challenges. We have done okay. I did have to reload once. It was just like, no. It was a strategic mistake on my part. I used very bad combat strategy, and it was a disaster of unprecedented proportions. I've really got to learn to use what I've put in place, which I did this time. This was not a really major combat. We just had a pack of man-hunting polar bears show up. And after a day trapped in the colony with all the turrets and external lights shut down, we decided to go get them because they had trampled all over our bombs that we carefully laid all over the ground outside our place. So they had already gotten pretty messed up because they came to the front door and were roaming around here grunting and roaring. They actually smashed down one of the front doors. And as a result, they hurt themselves a lot. So we came out the back door over here, which is where everyone's heading back in with dead bears right now. Might as well turn time on. They're all hauling their dead bears that they've killed. And yeah, you can see this is where we met them. We had just come through here and we all bunched up here, and the bears just kept on coming, so we just kept on shooting, and that was the end of the bears, and we didn't get a nick on us, but it cost us a lot of IEDs, improvised explosive devices, so that's expensive, and it's a bad thing because we're in a real steel crunch right now, really bad steel crunch. So losing these shells, we are going to go ahead and let them make shells to replace them. Where are we here? We got the bill on this machining table. Yeah, we've got the bill for 130 of them. Maybe I should take it down by a little bit. It's good to have enough, but let's go ahead and take just 10 off that bill for now, just to try to conserve that little bit of steel, because we do consume steel quite steadily. We have a lot of components. We did a ton of mining during this last winter. We spent the winter mining, so we've mined out most of the stuff that isn't lit is new mining. And we don't have the steel to bother lighting the rest of it, because I do like to light the mines to make it a little more comfortable for them. We don't have the steel to light those mines just now. We dug a new hall. We're calling it the Hall of the Mountain King. I usually have a Hall of the Mountain King in any colony I make. So it's got a little limestone floored kitchen in the corner, and a freezer that's an offshoot of the big freezer here, and an auto door so they can get in and out quickly to do their cooking. And we're slowly trying to generate enough cotton to finish carpeting it, because we spent all our cotton carpeting it, and we've got 7 bays of cotton growing in this hydroponic ball here. And it's getting done, and we don't seem to be running out of cotton for our whatchamacallums, our flak jackets just yet, and flak pants, and so forth. Yeah, that's all that's consuming cotton here is flak jackets, flak pants, and carpet right now, plus meds. Meds consume cotton, but we're good on meds for the moment, so it's okay. We have started a really resource-consuming project of making... Whoa, what the hell was that? That was a loud thump. I better just check what's going on. Hold on, folks. Hold the phone. Speaking of thumps, I bet that was quite a few on the microphone right there. Seems to be no hordes of Vikings or zombies at the gates, so we're okay. Good dog, though. So yeah, we're making marine armor and marine helmets, and we're making them for our swordsmen. We've got an outfit set up. Pop, pop, here we are. Swordster. We've set up an outfit swordster, so... Swordster allows... Why am I allowing tainted apparel? I don't want them wearing dead man's gear. Well, I'm glad I noticed that. That's fine. So swordsman allows advanced helmets, marine helmets and simple helmets, whatever they can get their hands on. And it also allows the full flak outfit plus the marine armor and shield belt are available to them as well. Whereas everyone else wears set 2, which allows simple helmet and the flak gear only and nothing else. I am considering going ahead and giving advanced helmets to set 2 though. I think we can. Even though we've got this steel crunch going on, I think we're going to go ahead and give advanced helmets to set 2. Where are they? Here they are. Click. Just put those on. That is going to cause a little more steel drain over time because they need components. Let's just take a look at the requirements for one. So make advanced helmet right there. We have 5 in stock, but they'll be gone pretty fast because everyone's going to grab one right now. So we're allowing steel. It takes 40 steel 2 components and 10 plasteel to make one. Wow. It's a little painful. We really need a source of steel. Really badly. We're really in trouble. If it runs right down, there are some surface veins I can exploit. If I do go dead on steel and we're in trouble, I can exploit this surface vein here, and there's bound to be, I think there's at least 2 or 3 more surface veins visible. Here's one. Compacted steel, so we can exploit that. We've got our smelter running, and there's a lot of schmeg steel. Who's on major break? Herring. Dude, what's wrong? Recreation deprived and ravenously hungry. Oh, right, we just went through that combat with the bears, and everyone was dragged out of their beds to fight bears. And then I also made everyone kill bears with swords because they were down bears, and we weren't taming them. And I made everyone carry bears, and I forgot to open the front doors again, so everyone actually carried all their bears double distance than they had to. So actually, I'm not surprised someone's at major break. We've built up a ton of sculptures. And the reason for that is we have been getting no traders. Not for quite a while we haven't had a trader. And I ain't cheating. I ain't doing it. You will notice on the options screen that I have not permanently disabled the thingy, the cheats box. So, you know, I'm leaving the options open for myself. But I'm not doing it. I haven't done it so far with this one. I have reloaded a few times on disasters. 5 times, maybe a bit more. I've reloaded on disasters in the 15, 16 years the colony's been here. Oh, there's my phone. I'm not answering my phone right now. I'm busy doing an episode. Oh my god. Every time I sit down to do an episode. So, to continue, as my phone keeps doing that... Please stop, phone. Why did I pick that ringer? That ringer's making me crazy. I don't even know how to turn it off, frankly. Oh, there's the answering machine. Let's see if anyone's screaming in despair. It's Ron. Oh, I gotta return that call. After the episode. So, trying to finish our tour. Sorry about that, folks. Trying to finish our tour here. Didn't I commission these to be switched back on? Obviously not. I thought I had. We're going to need to go switch all those back on. Yeah. We'll put our turrets on. And we'll just switch our turrets on. That one's on. Oh, it's still being switched off? Way to get stuff done, guys. Way to get stuff done. Let's switch that one back on. That should be all the turrets and the front end lights on. Yes, it is. And it all went well. We didn't use the turrets on the bears at all because it would have just cost us the turrets. They would have smashed them quick. So, yep. Switched them off the second the bears came on the map. We sent people to the switches. But I guess when I drafted to fight the bears, maybe some of my switchers got called off. So yeah, we had almost finished putting the crops in when this happened, which is great. So we've gone with all hay over here. Got an empty freezer, eh? My god, it's a little scary. Got quite a lot of dromedaries and chickens going on. We'll keep an eye on that. Can always slaughter them. But we like having them right now, and we do have lots of food in stock. That freezer's empty, but we do have lots of hay and rice and potatoes and some corn left. This field's all to corn. And this field here is to corn. Come on, there we are. That field's to corn. There's a hole in the field because I put in a new fan. I managed 2 new fans. I got one up in here as well, which made you have to do a little work on that. And then it's all to hay up here. And then we got cocoa trees, which are very slow to plant, very slow to grow, going on here. And we've got a little more corn, some rice, and some more cocoa trees going on here. And then way down in the bottom, we have our devil strand patch and a few more cocoa trees growing. And then we got food balls running. So we currently have 4 food balls running with our sun lamp in the middle. This little sculpture there, fire foam popper there, got to do it right. And this one's churning mostly rice with smoke leaf and heel root as subsidiary products. And the smoke leaf is getting rolled up nice and steady here, so that's good. Looks like a bear is getting butchered. I shut off leather consumption on the tailoring bench, on both benches, so that we can get all that polar bear leather together. Like, oh, it's brown, is it? I was hoping it would be white. Well, anyway, I wanted to make something nice out of the skins from them, because I like to do that when we have a horde of manhunters. We'll see how it all works out. Boar pits boring along. I cut them down too far, and it took forever to get the boars back up, so we don't really have any pig meat or pig leather in stock. Oh, and the rec room I was deciding on last episode is, up here. And we did finish it out. It's sandstone floored, and we managed to have just enough sandstone to do sandstone tables and stools. The cave sandstone sculptures are in here, and that's a masterwork, lovely. And they have been using it for exactly what they were supposed to. They all had really low tolerance percentages on their solitary relaxation and on their social interaction rather. And I was like, oh god, we need space for it. And they came right in and started social interacting in it, so that's great. We decided on pigskin armchairs because we usually have a steady supply of pigskin unless I mess up the pigs, of course. And we've got our mega screen in here. Hopefully that won't get blown out by a power failure or something, because the armchairs are designed to fit it, so if I have to replace it with a flat screen, it won't be the same, you know? Yeah, we've got our little kitchen here. This has silver chairs. We went a little overboard. We had a lot of silver. Right now we don't have a lot of silver. We're actually really broke from buying stuff, but we really need steel. And we do have a lot of sculpture to trade. We're really long on sculpture right now. We're just waiting. So here's me making an advanced helmet. Yeah, so the steel's going to go in the toilet right away, but the smelter is cranking. It's right here. And it is getting used. It's not being abandoned. People are using it. You can see there's a little steel piled near it, and stuff gets hauled regular, and this is not a steel storage area, so there's been some coming recently. And there's our chem fuel burner. And up here is the only really major new thing other than that that's going on, is we decided we needed more power than just the 2 fans I could pull out. So we've started construction, or at least we've laid plans on a large construction here designed to capture this geotherm and also give us 2 more fans inside an armored housing, 5 dots thick, 5 squares thick. But they haven't had time to even finish clearing the vegetation on this. Are they allowed out here? Like, what's going on? I don't even know. Those doors aren't forbidden. It's just the concrete flooring. Avro's inspired with creativity. We're not on hauling or something, are we? No. Yeah, everything's forbidden except some edge bits and some bits I accidentally didn't forbid. But I want to fill in the difficult edges, and then I'll do the outside layer. Actually, maybe I'll just do the outside layer now. Do you think they can do it without messing it up? No, they can't. They have to build this first, or they're going to end up not building it. So we finish those difficult edges, then we do the outer layer. So I unforbid the outer layer, they build that. And we do another layer. Or actually, what I'll do is do the outer layer, then I'll do some pegs in it, and then I'll roof it, and then I'll start doing the inner layers. And I'm hoping we can get it done by winter. I'm hoping we can have that captured and have that power by winter, because I don't want to be out here doing construction in the summer. You see, we've got more explosives being laid in. So wasteful. How am I going to survive this in steel, man? Work that smelter, kids. Work that smelter. Work that smelter. Oh, nobody's working the smelter. Terrible. Crazy. Well, we did just go through some rough stuff. I mean, look at the blood. That is horrible. Oh, and they got these IEDs almost all replaced, so they have been working, and they've got started rebuilding that door. So they're getting her done. They're getting her done. Yeah, and we decided to go full Devil Strand animal beds in here. If it's going to be a barn, it's going to be a fine barn. So we went full Devil Strand animal beds in here. Plus our animal fleet is really growing. Food production's holding steady. We're doing fine. Those new kitchens are going to be necessary. But yeah, our animal fleet is big now. Like we've got Yorkshire Terriers. We've got... I don't remember if I told you guys that this squirrel was a hero, but his rear left leg is destroyed. He did that attacking heavily armed enemies in a dark corridor, and he's a good squirrel. We like him. Yeah, but yeah, we've ended up with a lot. We got all these chickens for one thing. Oh, we got a cockerel here. We don't have any other male chicks, so we'll leave that cockerel alive. Better do. And we got our pet tortoise cruising around. And we've got some bonded wild boars, but not too many. And then we're trying to get a big stock of boars up before we start any slaughtering again. Then we got the panther fleet, which is growing and growing. Minla's been having male baby after male baby. Thanks, Minla. That's really handy. I've sold 2 female panthers so far, and the rest have been males, so it's been really easy. And yeah, we do have 1 male dromedary calf. We always keep a male alive. We can always slaughter the excess animals you need to keep your animals going. So that's the way it goes. The only problem is they get attached to the wild boars because they have to be tamed constantly because they're wild. And even the newborn ones have to be tamed constantly, and they sometimes get attached because of the continuous training pressure. The upside of that is it gives us great animal skills. So where are they? Our people that handle animals are getting very good at it. And that helps with their hunting too, because animal handling is part of hunting. So everyone's going to advanced helmets. Steel's going to hell in a handbasket. Come on, guys, hit that smelter up. Oh my god. Well, we can only hope for a trader, and if there's no trader, I will go. It's not time to do more mining. It takes too long to mine. That's winter activity for us. So we'll go peg a surface vein while the weather's nice. Maybe we should just do it anyway. But I'm kind of hoping to squeeze through on a trader, because I really, really want to get this built before winter, and it's a really big construction, and it might take them until winter to build it. Once it's built, that's good. As soon as they get 1 wall layer on, we hold 1 door open and schedule it for demolish. Another wall layer on, we hold another door open, schedule it for demolish, because, you know, gotta have security, but also need speed. Anyway, guys, that's a quick review of the place for now. Nothing serious. Little battle with some polar bears, nothing major damaged, and yeah, everyone's fine, and they're all having a fine time. We got a marriage scheduled. Don't know where they'll marry. They'll probably pick this giant barn. They seem to like to marry in there. And we do have lots of spare rooms in case they break up later. We do that. Oh yeah, and we made golden sculptures for the Hall of the Mountain King down here. And a golden horseshoes peg for the air conditioning bay there. It's fully air conditioned on its own. We're going to see if its AC is enough to handle temperature control on all of these food balls as well as on it. If not, we'll expand its AC powers up by a couple. There's obviously a room here, so we don't want to open that just now. But we can add 2 more ACs to that easily enough without a problem. I thought 5 would handle it, so we'll see. Because it's all backed on a freezer anyway, so. And it's all way under mountain, so it's insulated. Shouldn't be too bad of a problem. I think the 5 will hold and give us plenty of performance. Well, I think everybody's heading to bed here. I'm not. I'm gonna probably go do a bunch of other things, including make a fire. There's our dead bears. Too bad their skin came out brown. See you guys all very soon for the next one. Till that time, bye for